Hello, YouTube, and welcome to Piggzcreek and north of the border for the site of race number 27 and the first chase race of the Coke Vanilla Cup Series for 2008. Alongside me for this one are Austin Plant and Stephen Paul III.
Hello, guys.
So it's been a long break since Richmond, but we are now set to go finally. Jack James will be on the front row alongside Chaser Jonathan Zorline. You'll be able to tell chasers because they'll have the red and white primary schemes, at least mostly. So Zorline obviously getting in or getting onto the front row, so that helps the chase situation out a little bit because anyone who's in drivers or owners chase will be locked in so long as they are actually still competing. I'm just going to show the next few rows and I'll hand it over to you guys for your thoughts for this one.
Austin.
Okay, well, what you say? It's beginning of 2008 chase at a big super speedway over 4 miles, I think. I completely forgot how long this track is, even though
I've never
I raced
memorized
on
it.
here before, and yeah, I expect 4, maybe 5 wide racing, possibly 6. And I'm actually gonna send it back to Charles before the command for any other additional notes.
Yeah, so we have 10 seconds here. So, well, I'm not going to have time to really explain much, as let's go ahead and go trackside.
Drivers, start your engines!
Steven, your thoughts?
So this is going to be an interesting race as we started off here. We've had 3 previous races here. There's been an early caution in every single one of them. So with no cautions in this 10-lap race, how do you avoid the big wreck? Got to get to the front to avoid it, or it might happen in the back. With the new qualifying regulations for some of the guys who didn't make the chase, being up front at this track is going to be most key because the top 18 will definitely be skewed here because everybody's got a chance, even that slow 05 car.
So the way that this will kind of be updated work, we're not going to exactly have an official transfer spot per se. Basically, I'm trying to think of exactly how it was. The chasers are going to be locked in, so at worst, they would end up in the last 9 rows of the grid, depending on, because for instance, Duel 1 here, this one, has 9 of the chasers in it when you look at the owner's title with the driver's title. So, because the 99 and 83 are the difference. Go figure.
So worst case is 25th through 42nd will be chasers.
25th and then 27th through 42nd.
Correct.
Beyond that, it's trying to race in.
Yeah,
and
pretty much.
if all the chasers are finishing up at the front, then that will open up some spots at the back of the field for cars to get in on points. So it kind of just depends on where the chasers are and whether or not they actually technically race in, on whether or not we'll have guys 17th or lower get in on points. We won't try and... You guys don't have to worry about that, at least, other than just seeing how it plays out. We get to worry about that after the race, but first off, the green flag is out for Duel Race 1 at Piggzcreek.
The 12 car was already going until his time Pollard.
Worth mentioning, if you weren't following, Time Pollard is now in the 13 Geico car for Germain Racing, and Ethan Keiderman, who actually made the chase, is now driving the Red Bull 83, which gives Red Bull a spot locked into the field so long as Keiderman is still in the chase. And for Germain Racing, basically what it does for them, it allows for them to see where their car is headed towards 2009.
Correct. The 83 is a rookie driver, and oh boy, this is where Workman died 3 seasons ago, and it might happen again in LA. They're racing.
Well, they're already 4 wide. They can make that work. It's usually about the 5 or 6 wide where it gets hairy. How much trouble does Zorline really want to find himself in today? That's one of the things.
We usually see the wreck around lap 2 to 3 at this track, and Zorline has won 2 poles, but I think he started the back of one of them, so he wants to take it extra cautious. Well, Gardner's not on this too, I don't think.
No, he is not. But Zorline already clinched into one of the front row spots if he can keep his car in one piece, so I would imagine the idea is just keep the car in one piece, as this could get dangerous back here.
Oh, it's going to get dangerous. They're going to be a big wreck.
As they're almost leaning on each other,
Whoa,
37
they
and the
are.
5.
Oh my God, they're beating and banging.
5 wide in front of them now. That's around the 83 and the 21.
Whoa. This is not going to work. This is not going to work.
Oh, they're going to get through there for now.
Ow.
Marcus
Austin's
Ambrose
leading.
to the bottom of the track.
Austin's leading.
5 wide back here.
Oh no, that's the pinching right there. Pinch you pay.
And there's 2 chasers there, the 2 and the 7.
Oh God, you don't want to get injured either.
That's true. Although this was the since that wreck, actually they did reinforce the walls a little bit down there, so they don't actually hit as hard down there either.
And
so
also, we're going 50 miles per hour less than they did 3 seasons ago.
that is also true. We're not hitting 200 miles an hour yet.
Yes.
So
they are on the rev
that's
limit.
sad.
as right now William Duncan is out in front, Austin LaPlante is in second. That would be good enough to get him in.
Well, I'm going to tell you something. The cars are getting harder to pass because everybody's on the rev limiter. Because I haven't seen anybody go past 198, 199. Well, never mind about that. Here comes Kyle from the last row of the grid.
Kyle Matthews up towards the front now. Well, actually, technically, last row of the grid would have been the 75.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's true. As by God,
Which,
they are.
is he at least still in the pack? Yes, he is.
I hope so. I mean, he's just got to avoid the big wreck that's going to happen.
At least the one that we're expecting to have happen. I don't know.
Yeah.
Smaller field also, they might make it work. I don't know.
Yeah, nice job jinxing it, Charles.
Probably. Kyle Matthews
comes
now
Kyle.
up front. They're 4 wide behind him. Here
Yeah,
comes
Dylan
his
Young.
teammate, Dylan Young.
Yeah, Dylan, who was in that race 3 years ago. So he's been in Piggzcreek race, I believe. Comes to the bottom side.
Oh, there was someone that made it close. As Jesse
Whoa.
Turner, I think, in the 41. They're 5 wide behind him. Logan York
Oh, no, that's
getting
a wreck.
pinched
That's
by
a wreck.
Ali
That's
Nelson.
correct. There it is. And I don't know how we're green.
Well, because we don't have cautions.
Oh, crap. It's true. I don't know how we haven't wrecked. I mean. Oh, there you go. 13. Oh, wow. I can't believe they
Nope,
saved it.
no, didn't wreck.
I can't believe they didn't wreck right there. That's unbelievable.
I didn't even see any issues around the 13.
He was leading off the 12. That's why.
Ali Nelson
Yeah,
right now is
five
where I'm
here.
concerned with. Is it's 5 wide in the middle of the pack. And this is even really probably in a spot where you're racing in either.
No, it's not at all. As Jess is behind the she locked and Zorline. Well, Zorline don't count, so.
Yeah, Zorline doesn't count because he's already locked into the front row.
You know what? They're not wrecking. They're just leaning off each other hardcore, man.
I think what it is, they know that they need to at least try and save these cars.
Yeah, because you can get injured here. You pull a Matt Dixon or Will Hoy here. And here comes 99.
Here comes Henry Sanford towards the front. Although I say that, here comes Will Hoyt now.
Well, Henry Sanford ruining another race? What is this?
Oh.
So now 4 laps complete. Will Hoyt is going to lead the lap.
Oh my God.
Oh, yeah, get back there.
Oh, that was
Get back
close.
there. Oh, my.
Oh, there they go. Oh my God, how?
Oh, trouble!
Oh,
Austin the plane's
No.
blowing up in the middle of the pack.
I have $1,000 right now. $1,000.
Oh,
well, the Millstar Dodge is
no.
extra crispy tonight.
Yeah, I hate to see that. Right in, although great job by the rest of the field to miss that.
Especially Amy Shelley.
I think Amy Shelley even got bounced off of by that 46 car.
Yeah. Oh, wait, car in time. Paul leaning.
There's a lot of leaning. Steve Pollard's leaning on Henry Williams.
Oh,
Oh, they actually went up the track.
Steve Paul doesn't want no pink M&Ms.
And 12 is fine way down there.
Sam Young now to the inside line there. He's going to try and work his way up towards the front.
I gotta say, this is the longest green flag run any of the series ever had here at start of race. So good job, guys.
Not without issues, though.
42 drivers on track.
That is true.
Even though there's only 30.
Although I will say this also helping things. Look at how many red cars are up here at the front.
I know, too much red.
21, the 83, the 2, the 7,
sure we're not in hell?
and then, while not technically with the driver's chase colors, the 99 is red and in the owner's chase, so.
That was a good joke. Just lost and I heard that.
I wasn't paying attention to it. I'm probably glad I wasn't.
Bitswar will appreciate that in the chat.
As 4 wide now around the 13 of Time Pollard. This is the best I think we've seen the 13 run in a duel in a while, too.
Yeah, well, Time Pollard's got a lot of super speedway experience from the Hooters and running season 1, so.
True.
78 car
Although
coming
none
to the
of
bottom.
that, not much really to go off of for these cars, so.
Yeah, that's true. Well, you know, we got a plate race. Here comes RJ Reynolds, not RJ.
No,
Reynolds,
RJ,
so,
that
yeah,
is last season. That's Adam McDowell.
Wow, you can tell it's been a while since we did a cup race.
It's only been a month since we recorded one of these.
Yeah.
As Henry Williams is going to make it 5 wide now on that bottom. As contact there between Nelson and Time Pollard in the 13.
I think Charles working some magic with his eyes because I can't believe they haven't wrecked.
Now Sky Commons in the middle of a hornet's nest with, that is Amy Shelley on the inside. Delana Rahimian on the outside. Back to, well, never mind. They're 5 wide again as Kiderman now is on the outside. 4 wide and about 3 lanes of traffic.
There we go. Now I'm making this
one. They're leaning on him.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh,
steering
my
assist.
God.
Steering assist.
Oh, my God.
How is this working?
No.
Delana Rahimian stuck in the middle with you.
They're stuck to each other.
Rahimian with nowhere to go on this mess.
Joker's to the left of me. Joker's to the right of me.
And they get off each other somehow. That was not a wreck. How did we not just wreck 5 cars there?
Can we say Delana Rahimian gets the Reese's sweet move of the race?
I think so.
Here we
they're going to go again.
4 cars.
That's Kiderman on the outside of that. He's definitely wanting to get out of there.
Oh my God, 16:31. Oh my God, 38 will not leave him alone. That's a harassment charge right there. Jesus.
Oh man, they get off each other for now.
We got 3 laps to go. How about that? This race is flying by.
3 laps to go, and it's Logan York out in front in the O2 car.
Let me check the sheet. I don't think Logan York's won a duel this year.
I don't think so either. Dylan Young is in second, and the battle right now is for third. Just as I say that, though, Dylan Young makes a move for the lead.
York won the pole. Dylan has won 2 duels actually this year.
Camshaft on the 46.
No surprise.
Jocelyn, look at
Amy
that.
Shelley nearly going to the apron there through 3 and 4.
You know, a lot of times we see the 75 run up front, and guess who's near him? Amy Shelley. I guess they're best buds. Here they come to the front
I guess. As they're going to be 4 wide there. 75 thinks better of trying to make it 5 wide down the front straightaway. 2 laps to go at the line here from Duel 1 at Piggzcreek. William Duncan trying to make it 3 wide up front. That's with the 99 and the 9.
You know, 99 just being sporadic right there. Oh, oh my God, that was almost death. Steve Pollard to the bottom.
Steve Pollard going to try and now follow the 31 through as Duncan makes a move on McDowell, but now Steve Pollard has thoughts on 3 wide.
All the Pollards are on the bottom side of the track until Ryan George broke it up.
Mm-hmm. Well, Robert Pollard's still there as well.
Yeah,
Pollard. Boy, Zorline's in the middle of a mess now. This might not be good. And it's Ebrahimian there again.
Ebrahimian is just stuck in the middle. Oh my God.
Oh, boy.
How are we green? How we didn't wreck?
How have we not crashed is the better question. as they're now
going
gonna
to
be 6 wide. Here coming off turn 4.
Keiderman with the balls.
Keiderman makes the move, and they're back to 5 wide. Now back to 4.
I'm gonna need this for the D&Q race.
I'll try and send it to you.
This is gonna be a Jack
my
James.
250 on my version. Here's the white flag.
White flag this time by. 1 lap to go. Leading at the white is Amy Shelley.
Yeah, we've seen Zach Crowell won for the pole. Jack James just got pushed up high. He ain't winning this race now.
No.
Ryan, here comes Keiderman.
Here comes the 83.
Where the hell did he come from?
What got into Keiderman?
You hating us? No.
I mean, this isn't any different than anything else.
That's true. 82 pitted. Shoot.
Yeah, he did. Not quite sure why Steve Pollard had to pit, so that's going to send the 82 to the house.
For sure. Keiderman thinking
Keiderman going to the middle.
And here he comes.
He's got help from Ambrose.
Is it going to work?
Look at this.
This almost reminds me of Shelton and Santos a couple seasons ago, like the high side and got to the lead.
Well,
it might work for him. I don't know. It depends if he can get some help. But right now, it looks like Shelley's going to clear off turn 4. Marcus Ambrose has the pits on his flicking
3 wide, 78 blocks, and full finish.
You gotta be kidding me. Here comes Dylan Young.
Okay.
He's gonna get it.
I didn't think that was going to cause that.
And Dylan Young wins his 3rd duel of the season.
Dylan Young.
Well, that just screwed many people.
75 makes the field. Let's go.
You going to bed? Good night.
That's all, folks.
Okay. So there's not much to really do wrapping it up. Dylan Young wins the duel. We know Shelley's going to race. Keiderman's good to go. Apparently several drivers had to pit.
That's Dylan's 3rd duel win in the last 10 races, so he's figuring out this real quick.
Yep. So what we'll do is we will take a break and then bring you back for duel number 2. And welcome back, and do not adjust your screens. That is, you are seeing things correctly. The 05 is on the pole for this duel. With Charles Sanford behind the wheel, despite the fact that he's DNQ'd at this track twice. He will be on the outside front row for this for Sunday's race. He was 0.2 of a second slower than Jonathan Zorline's pole time from Duel 1, so the 88 is on pole. Sanford for this one will start alongside the 07 of Peter Onjak. We have Brock and Deaver in row 2 as Let's Go trackside for the command to start engines.
Drivers, start your engines!
So gentlemen, we saw the first duel, and definitely I think we were all surprised of what we saw there.
Yep.
Definitely with the aggression. It's going to be interesting with...
Okay. You want to try that again? You cut out.
Yeah. Am I still here?
Yes, you're still here.
No.
Well, usually duel 1 is if one duel is calm, the next one's crazy. And if people don't learn how not to get off each other, we're going to see a big one in this one.
Well, I think one difference to how these normally work out is we go into this one, we actually don't really have a solid clue as to what the picture looks like, especially as we get towards the provisional land where drivers are getting in on points. So from that aspect, I think we might be able to see a calmer one because people aren't necessarily going to know where they stand if they're one of those bubble drivers who could get in on points.
With the 05-75 making the race, there's going to be people toward the 18th and 19th little sweating bullets here.
Which 18th and 19th would have been the 70 and the 12.
Yeah, they sweating little bullets here.
70's actually in this duel, so.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. All the NASCAR number size cars here. That's all I gotta say.
Show the back of the field a little bit. There is a distinguishing factor, actually, with the chase schemes between the 83 and the 84 to tell them apart, so that's good enough. 84 is actually going to be an all-white scheme, whereas the 83 you saw in Duel 1 is an all-red scheme. So, nice little distinguishing factor there for Red Bull to do for us.
Yeah, it's about time I can tell them apart. You know, Charles made his, as we go green flag here, Charles made his first start in 18 races. Now he decides to win a pole, and he comes to lead the field
Well,
for green.
front row start.
Yeah.
As the green flag is officially out, 10 laps in store for Duel 2.
William Brock is asking if they're lapping the 05.
As Leduc makes a move up towards the front, here
George.
comes the defending champion Mark George in the
23rd
all red chase scheme.
They even got the windshield red. They like the days that, well, not that movie. What's that?
Oh my god.
Ricky
Oh,
Bobby
boy.
movie with the big
Oh
dude.
boy, trouble already!
Already.
JT Bryant's in it as well.
That really
Louvier's
good thing.
around.
Ooh.
Pretty Shaw gets a piece of it. Johnny Gardner, Matt Dixon's in it. Samet Ozkan.
Like I said, Duel 2 is always going to be the craziest one.
Except when Duel 1 is crazy, right? As here
Yeah.
comes
Well,
Leduc,
those are wrecks.
and we might have another wreck here in a moment.
Oh my god.
As that
Can we let
is
Jack
Kenny
Allen make a
Moma,
race?
Jack Halleck. They're rubbing doors almost come through 3 and 4.
Can we let Jack Halleck make a race? Come on, guys.
5 wide there. Baranowskis on the inside. They're back to 4 wide, though, because Tim Randolph falls back in line.
Yeah, well, good to see some guys back in their normal rides. We had a lot of driver swaps last time I raced.
As 3 wide up front. Now Sanford getting a chance to see how his car will work in the draft. I think that's really the only thing in this test, or for him, that he really needs to figure out, is just see how his car works in the draft.
Yeah. Oh man, is there getting a little testy back there? Seems like turn 2 is the issue in this duel. A little more sun out in this race, so that might be factoring a little more slicker.
Well, actually, the weather fairly similar.
Yeah.
As looks like a 21 car lead pack. Jackie Tang, Zach Rogers missed the wreck, but are now well behind the pack. There's Brian Hart. Ozkan Fitzwater's on
Fitzwater.
pit lane. There's
Fitzwater.
what's left of Louvier's car. He will likely be a D&Q.
Yeah. Here comes Jack Halleck. Like I said, he hasn't made a race in South Boston. Only 5
No,
starts this year.
5 wide again. Now, truth be told, a lot of that is because some deals were made with Bill Davis Racing and among Toyotas. So
Yeah. Toyota works together like a family. So.
that is the Halleck kind of became the driver to sub out in the case that they needed it.
Yeah, the team's not returning next year. I can confirm that. So Halleck be a free agent.
As here comes Tim Randolph looking for the lead. As there's
Jesus
Gardner.
Christ. Okay.
Oh, the field got around him barely.
Can I say it? Damn lap car.
Well, you technically said it.
Oh, even if you can't, you did. So, good job.
Yeah.
As
They can
top
send-
3 now single file.
They can send that fine to my checkbook.
Okay, sounds good.
You
Oh,
Oh boy,
hey,
here comes. They're catching JT Bryant now, who I think has stayed out on the track.
Oh, JT.
Judging by the fact that he's on the lead. I don't know, maybe.
Oh my god. JT's in the truck chase. I don't think he's in the Hooters chase, and not going too hot right now.
Well, he's not in the truck chase. This is the only one he was in.
Oh. Well, this is going to split the pack up even more.
Well, now can JT at least get into the pack and stay up to speed is going to be the question for him. Obviously. Oh,
Okay.
trouble in front of him! Someone's blown up!
Oh, again.
It's
That's the 11.
Baranowskis in the 11!
Ooh,
Oh, trouble!
Oh, God.
Oh, Jack!
Oh,
Into Anderson!
Oh my god, that was so stupid.
Brock gets a piece of it as well.
Oh my
that's
god.
the biggest fail I've ever seen.
Jesus. The 11,
What
no
happened?
talent. No talent.
As
Like-
they lap Dixon now.
You know, I know there's oil on the tires, but you got to be smarter than that. You're in front of the whole field.
He's like, turn left now.
Serious.
Yeah, I don't know what Baranowskis was thinking there. That one might have to be reviewed. As
she
Tim
not
Randolph
over the-
now to the lead.
Did she not know what the wall was? I mean, she did finish 5th here last year, and that's going to be to the steward's office on that one.
That's going to be a questionable one, as Baranowskis wasn't the most guaranteed driver to race in this field. As now the top 2 have cleared Ozkan. Halleck gets hung up behind a little bit. And this has very much spread out the field.
I'm telling you, Halleck is just happy to be in front of the pack to make a race finally.
Yeah, and the fact that no one's going to be in danger to actually replace him for this race.
There's nobody at all going to replace him.
I think, what was it? Halleck's been replaced for, what, 5 races this season?
Well, I think more like 10.
He made 5 starts, and then I don't remember how many he's actually been replaced on. Brian Hart is back out there, at least still on the lead lap, which is now going to be more than can be said for some drivers. There's what's left of Anderson's car. Pretty Shaw's still running. Fitzwater's going to benefit from this.
He's been a 6-time.
There's what's left of Onjak. I'm sorry.
6-time replacement this year.
There's Rogers and Jackie Tang. They are benefiting from this because they're now up into the top, or close to the top 18. And Charles Sanford definitely just wanting to get out of Dodge there, basically. Just get out of trouble.
Yeah, and just a little spread out. So, I mean, keeping it at 20-27, trying to go to the bottom here.
Jean Sanford actually caught up to this pack. I don't know exactly how, but she's now up here trying to get us the race lead now.
Yeah, she won a duel at Auto Club earlier this year. I think she won another one too, if I'm not mistaken.
Probably. Jean with a very, very much a knack of being able to race her way into fields. Here comes the rest of the pack. Actually, I think this is how Jean Sanford was able to catch up.
Yeah, Jean's actually a 3-time dual winner this year, so I stand corrected.
Qualls is now up here. Here comes Mark George. We've got Rob Evans, Alexander Rose up here now. There's Chris Wilson. Raphael Leduc's up here. Deaver, MoMA. Ozkan's staying in it, and Stephen Paul III even now is catching up to the main pack.
Look out for Rob Evans. He won 2 duels at Super Speedways this year and finished 3rd in the Daytona 500. So he actually got a knack for this plate racing year. So I wouldn't be shocked to see him be a factor.
And also won a truck race at a plate track at Daytona, actually.
That's correct. Yeah, he won the Daytona. Yeah, Coca-Cola didn't have the result at Coca-Cola, but oh my God.
That one is they're trying to get around the 20 of William Brock.
Those damn cheating Toyotas.
Well, Brock just kind of got held up behind the incident involving his teammate, so...
Yeah, that's going to be a very questionable one.
As right now, Brock goes a lap down in 20th. Ozkan actually gets by him for that 20th spot. And right now, the battle for 18th is between the 19 and the 50. Which probably means not much for Jackie Tang's ability to race into this race, though. So I think Tang's only hope is if there's another wreck.
Yeah, Raphael Duke won the duel at Valencia Arena. I don't think Cole Devers won a duel this year either.
He also won the pole for that race.
Yeah, that is correct, too. Kenny MoMA, has he won the duel this year? Yeah, he won the duel at Road America, actually.
Okay, that one I didn't remember. As 3 wide back here between chasers, actually 4 of them in that little area. Randolph, Wilson, Pollard, and Mark George, the defending champion.
So much white in our screen right here.
I apologize for that if that took any... that could have been taken so...
That sounds such like a 2021 comment.
As Leduc now side by side with Gene Sanford for the race lead. James Qualls looking on.
Yeah, here comes Qualls in the Autistic Speeds car. Definitely a good tribute car there.
And Qualls actually pushes the 47 back out in front, trying to get second away from that 45, as there are now just 3 laps to go here in Duel 2.
I think Gene is trying to become the all-time...
Go ahead.
The all-time duel winner.
Austin, you're trying to say something? If you all see what happened in the first duel, for some reason, again, I see fuel somehow becoming an issue.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if they can make it. Truth be told. Especially because these guys
I was
actually are
what's
hitting
with
that
another
200 mile an
funny
hour mark.
coincidence?
Yeah, they're not hitting the rev limiter.
Well, some of them are hitting 200.
Yeah, so Jean won a duel this year. She won it at California, like I mentioned. She also won it at Darlington and Pig Stadium.
Well, the only other person I could have thought of would have been Braddock, who I think only has won 2 duel races this season.
Correct. Raphael Duke actually won a duel at South Boston. I stand corrected, he has 2.
So he is. Okay, so there's been a few drivers who have won two or more duels this year.
Correct. Wow, everybody just kind of spreading out, trying to save some of that Sunoco fuel right there.
Yeah, basically. Charles Stanford actually leading a pack a little bit farther back. Although
Brett
these guys
Moma.
are not lined up either. There's Brett Moma, Derek Camel, Bill Bragg Jr.'s back there. Brian
Another
Hart's a
one.
lap down.
Brett
And
Moma's been on a while. He hasn't made a race since the Coke 600 actually.
Who?
Brett Moma.
Oh,
And
Yeah.
remember, Brett Moma is a winner too.
yeah, one at Sonoma and has made only what 2 starts
2
since.
starts. Yep.
Battle for 18th rages on between those two. I don't think it really matters much at all.
Yeah, here comes the Duke trying to make a move, but does he have to pit for that Sunoco fuel?
Just keep mentioning that, huh? As Leduc going to the race lead. Randolph now going for 3rd. Randolph's going to peel
There's
off
the
and
monkey
pit.
wrench.
So does
Oh,
Qualls.
what are you doing?
So there's a few drivers who couldn't make it. Now
Mark
does Gene
George.
going to have enough as the white flag is out for Duel 2?
Has Mark George won a duel this season? He has not won a duel this year. Trying to go for his first.
Don't think Halleck's won a duel either. If he could get
Here
up
comes
there.
Chris Wilson.
Wilson makes a move on
Howard-
his teammate.
I don't think Howard's team. How about William?
William Flickinger to the bottom there, trying to make something happen, but I don't think he's going to have enough help to be able to do anything.
Jean's
Nope.
trying to get her
It cut out again.
fourth duel win of the season as she's trying to hold off Mark George here in the all-red car.
Alexander Rowe up towards the top. Jean Sanford, all she can really go for in these final 10 races is wins because she is not one of the drivers fighting for the championship. Last time she fought for the title was back in 2006 where she was eliminated in round 1 and still came back to finish 5th in points.
Here comes Rob Evans.
Rob Evans is going to
Oh,
pit. So
no.
does Deaver.
Yep, and off the corner for a 4th duel win of the season. Most likely a record. I don't know, but it probably is.
I don't think anyone's had near as much success as now Gene Sanford wins Duel 2 at Piggzcreek.
Man, Gene wins. Charles on the pole. What is this crap?
Test session for Henry. As there's
Oh.
Evans coming out of the
It
pit
was a
lane.
drag race off the pit road to the start finish line.
Yeah, literally.
Gun it.
Oh, Tang's going to cross the line in 13th
Oh.
after the... That must... I feel like that means... Yep, Zach Rogers had to pit.
So this is going to be interesting. You will find out. on the
MoMA
side
will
by
have
side.
officially have crossed 18th, which if there wasn't the restriction on the chasers making it, would have been good enough to race in.
I'm going to tell you, Brett Moman's most likely a DNQ.
The problem is going to be Fitzwater, Rod. We have more drivers in this one that did not.
Yeah. Max Anderson's doing backup car for sure. The 11 car's the big red hauler.
Well, yeah, true. In this one, drivers outside the top 18 that were chasers, you had Rogers, JT Bryant, Fitzwater, and Anderson. So, despite the chaos, I only count 5 total chasers outside the top 18 in their respective duels.
It's impressive. That's why they chased
So, this is not confirmed, but I think Brett Moma might have raced his way in.
Go, Brett.
I feel like he did. We'll have to wait and see how it all works out. Gentlemen, your final thoughts though on this one? Or on the duels?
Awesome.
Great. Steven, go.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear my name.
Oh,
Must have lagged at the wrong time.
probably.
It pretty much proves that anything can happen on super speedways. Like anything, you can see not surprising wrecks, but surprising fuel for even a quick 10-lapper. And looking forward to the main event.
So Gene, good job. This is our third Duel 2 win, actually. So Duel 2 is our popular choice of winning here. Mark George second, and we have a very interesting. The first duel was not an indication. I think more of what we've seen here is going to be the race based on Larry Mack's previous race trends here at this track. So expect. I do expect some
We need to
carnage.
come up with a better name for that.
Yeah, we do. Well, this race is 2 more laps longer than the season 3 race was 23. The last year's been 16.
After
And there's
all,
been-
I will say this: we just hired Danny Everett to be the pace car driver.
That's an underrated meme right there. All 3 races have had at least 2 cautions, so I expect some carnage. Chasers are going to come from the back, like Anderson and Fitzwater and Rogers are going to have behind the 8 ball. But even though we're going to have some cautions, miss the wreck and you got to come to the front. So good job for Robert, Charles, and some of the people who've had some miserable years, like Jack Howlett. Nice to see Jack Howlett finally make a race, and hopefully Toyota don't pull him out at the last moment. So I'm all ready for the Flowmaster 500. So let's bring it on for Sunday.
It's not the Flowmaster 500 actually.
Oh, what is it this year?
This time around it is the Oscar Mayer Bacon 406.
406.
Blame Kev.
Why didn't Kev do 369? Come on, Kev.
Should have been 420.
Yes, blazing it.
No. So with that said, congrats. Congrats to crap, who won Duel 1?
Dylan Young.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. So congrats to Dylan Young and Gene Sanford on their duel wins. I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Easy for me to say. Subscribe if you haven't today for more gaming and racing related content. Leave a comment down below if you weren't watching Premiere Chat with us, to just go ahead and let me know that you were watching. The starting lineup will be rolling out right after this, but this has been a production of the NRSL. We'll see you guys next time, actually.
See ya.
Oh, watched ending.